Hey everyone, I did a poll recently asking everyone their thoughts on talking about JP units, and it sounds like most of y'all liked it. So to start this video, or series if you guys really do like it, I'll start with Demon King VOX. He's part 1 of the event Knights of Blood, the birth of the Demon King. For his kit, he's a dark demon. His slots are 6-star physical, 5-star magic, and 5-star heal or 5-star support. He's the first 6-star with a 3rd slot having 5-star equips, although it needing the LB7 for the support slot kinda hurts him. Although him having a heal slot can be good if you want to use all the dark relics. They're not too bad though, all in all, just that they're kind of meh when they're not LB7. For his skill, it has a 15-second CT and increases his arts by 50. Pretty basic, it's a nice amount of arts, although the countdown is fairly high compared to other units with similar skills. For example, War God Fen has an 8-second CT, which is basically half the time, but still, it gives a meh 3.3 arts a second, which is whatever. For his arts, it does 20,000 dark damage magic, it gives allies 20 arts, and for 10 seconds reduces the enemy's dark resist by 60%. This is a pretty interesting art. It can give the team a little bit of arts, which is pretty nice, and the dark resist down for 10 seconds is fairly nice as well, although I think the 10-second countdown is a little short. It could have been maybe 20 or possibly even 25 seconds. Pretty nice, I guess, though. For his true arts, it does 70,000 dark damage physical, and for 30 seconds, all allies get 100% crit rate, and he increases his super crit rate by 50% for the duration of his true arts. I like that the AoE crit lasts for 30 seconds, it's quite a long time, and the super crit is nice, but I don't like how it's limited to his true arts. So even though the super crit is strong, it's only gonna be with his 70,000 multiplier true art. It's good to buff the team's crit though, and it's nice for VOX to do a little bit of damage himself. For his super arts, it does 15,000 dark damage physical, and for 50 seconds, demon allies get 60% stats and accuracy up. This is a really interesting super art. The modifier is really high and the effect is interesting. It's kinda like Victor, but for dark units. It's too bad VOX couldn't have any super crit here. It would have made him at least capable as a DPS in a sense, but the modifier is still really high, and it'll do some damage with the crit from his true art. The fact that the stats up and accuracy is only available for demons is really limiting. Even Victor gives a buff to non-light units, but still, the effect is pretty okay for a heal for demons, and will definitely allow demons to consistently hit higher evasion bosses, although those are quite rare and niche. For his passives, he increases his arts by 1 a second near death, increases status resist by 30%, heals own HP by 1% of damage dealt, and increases demon allies' arts by 3 a second. The status resist is whatever, although the infinite 1% lifesteal is really nice, as is the 3 arts for all demon allies. Definitely seems like he wants to be ran with demons, although his 1 arts a second near death is beyond useless. Not only would it be next to nothing even if he was near death, but the fact that he has an infinite 1% lifesteal guarantees he's almost never gonna be near death. Kinda sad how only one of his passives are only really usable. For his true weapon, True Demon Sword Zenketsu, it's a 5-star physical that does 13,000 dark damage physical, and for 8 seconds it reduces the enemy's physical and crit resist by 30%. For a true weapon on a 6-star, this has got to be one of the weakest effects I've seen in a while. The physical resist is to the same level as the free equip Mornian star that came out a while ago, and the crit resist is nearly useless. I could understand if it was 100%, but 30% won't really have any noticeable effect on your damage at all. The passives include 15% equip CT and skill CT recovery when held by Dark VOX, as well as a passive 5% attack. The equip CT is actually really high, and considering his skill is 15 seconds, the 15% skill CT speed is going to have a noticeable effect, bringing it down a little less than a second, to around 13.8 total seconds, or a total of 3.6 arts a second rather than 3.3, which is, well, underwhelming to say the least. The only reason anyone would even consider this true weapon is for the equip CT, but besides that, everything else is quite literally useless and there are plenty of better options to run, such as Raphtalia's true weapon for the skill CT, or Emperor or Valerie's true weapon for physical resist down. Definitely not needed on him at all. In all though, Dark VOX is a very underwhelming unit. They had so much they could have done to make him better, but they just didn't. The only team he wouldn't be complete trash on is going to be a mono demon team, including units such as Albedo, Heinz, Dark Vera, Juno, and others. If he's placed into any other team than a mono demon team, his usability drops off nearly completely. His super art effect only activates for demons, and his passive arts is only for demons as well. There are plenty of okay demon units, but the fact it's only tied to demon units hurts him a lot. Additionally, the fact his super crit is tied to his true art is wild. Only a 70,000 damage modifier. If they would have given it to his super arts, he could have at least be a DPS on any team he's on, but now he'll only do an okay amount of damage, and for such a hyped unit, it's sad really. I literally can't name a single reason why you'd use him over another crit buffer. He's only proficient in healing a demon team and buffing their accuracy, and his crit is good, but there are so many of other units that do buff crit. So in all, he's not really worth a pity whatsoever. Only maybe if you love his character, and to be honest, even then, I'd understand if you didn't even want to do a 50. He's really underwhelming, but it's whatever. If you did like the video, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. I'll see if you guys like this video, and if so, I'll try to make more like these, so be sure to let me know what you think down below. Thanks a bunch for watching, and I'll see you later.